July is world's hottest month, with spikes not seen in 125,000 years.
Here's a summary of the article.
By the end of the week, it is likely that 15 days just this month will have breached an unprecedented global temperature threshold, a clarion wake-up call in the form of extreme weather. Zoom in. Already this month, 14 days have recorded surface air temperatures greater than 17 degrees Celsius, spikes that have not been seen for roughly 125,000 years. July will be the hottest month on Earth since instrument records began in the 19th century. The milestone for the hottest summer worldwide is in jeopardy, according to the European Centre for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts. NOAA and the ECMWF has said additional heat waves are likely in coming weeks, particularly if the dominant weather pattern, featuring multiple, stuck heat domes around the hemisphere, is not disrupted. Austin, Texas, has had 10 straight days with a high temperature of 105 degrees Fahrenheit or greater, an unprecedented streak. A recent study in the journal Nature Medicine found severe heat waves in Europe last summer killed as many as 61,000 people.
This post received a score of 28,000, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Global warming, or, none like it hot. IDK if we can wait until 2063 for our handsomest politicians to suggest to start dropping giant ice cubes into the ocean every now and then. I worry that might not be the cheap, last-minute answer to solve the problem once and for all.
Just like Daddy puts in his drinks every morning. And then he gets mad. This is one is my favorite lines in the entire show. I'm so glad somebody acknowledged it.
Love Futurama.
These temperatures are expected to continue well into August.
The global peak should be next week if the historical trend can be relied upon. Locally it may work out different, of course.
So far this summer has been anything but a historical trend, haha. I do hope that is the case though, for everyone's sake.
Well, the peaks are gonna get peakier, and the valleys will get less valley, but they should occur at roughly the same times as before, at least on average, because they are caused by the Earth's axial tilt.
Peakier and valley are my two new favorite words.
I have fun. I make up words all the time. I'm still not sure if that's how we should spell them.
Don't doubt yourself. Never stop believing.
And we are not even in August yet.
I'm sitting here in South Florida wondering just how much of that warm water is going to get sucked up into a hurricane in the coming 2 to 3 weeks.
I saw someone comment the other day that waters off of Florida's coast were reaching 100 F, and it made me imagine a scenario where a hurricane during this or next year's hurricane seasons grows into a Category 5 and makes landfall directly over Miami, but because of the extremely warm water doesn't lose any energy and decimates the city. I hope I am not a prophet.
Why do you think all insurance companies are pulling out of Florida? They know?
Florida's politicians told me it was because of Bud Light or something.
A local news bit covering the insurance companies bailing was pretty reasonable, and then they interviewed some folks from the state government and they were all whining about woke insurance policies.
Math, statistics, and climate modeling have a well-known liberal bias, OFC.
Reality tends to have a liberal bias.
It's like knowing a forest fire is coming. We see the smoke. We smell it. But because nothing is actively on fire where we're at, our leaders DGAF, and people keep building new houses.
Except things are now actively on fire pretty much everywhere.
Feels like Canada has been burning for months.
Am Canadian. Summer has basically been fire season for a few years now. At least in Alberta and BC.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.